in there. So
Now rocking with the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan. Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets. Hosted by your boy Terrence Sales. We speak for the streets. Welcome to Flint Town City. 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 We speak for the streets.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
Yo, LPG, you in the motherfucking building.
I is in the building. What's the damn deal?
Man, Satara, is you in the motherfucking building?
I am definitely in the building. Big T, you in the building?
Man, I'm in this motherfucker, Satara. I'm missing my goddamn beer and my black and mild, but I'm in the building.
Oh boy.
Yeah, been a long week. Long week. Shit.
It's Tuesday, bro. How could it been a long week?
You say what?
So how could it be a long week? It's Tuesday, nigga. We 2 days into the week. Oh,
Man.
but I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking to. We talking to the time traveler and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, my week,
6G phone.
my week start on Fridays. I don't know when your week start. Your week probably start Monday like a normal person. I go to the future, like you say. I fly to the future, goddamn it. I go get 6G phones. God damn it. Hey, man, hey, I'm just gonna get into it before we get to running our mouth. Look, at the first time in the history of Flint After Dark podcast, I got 3 goddamn big dummies, man.
Woo.
I had 3.
Woo.
Hold on. We got 3 big dummies. Hold on, let's get straight to it so we can get into what we need to. Hold on.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
For the first time in history, we got 3 big dummies. We got Ricky Smiley for letting that big girl come on stage and twerk and fall out like that. Then we got the nigga that tried to run up on David Chappelle, got stomped out. Hold on, what's my other big dummy? God damn it, hold on.
Flips are all this. I don't believe you. I believe none of this happened.
And I got
future, so
Wack100. Yeah. I got Wack100 as a big dummy for waking up a sleeping giant. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on.
No secret that I, along with the Hoover family, lawyers and friends, are fighting hard for Larry Hoover's freedom that the First Step Act law says he deserves. Meanwhile, this dude Wack and Karen Chapman has taken a position to work against the Hoover family by trying to monetize off his name and withhold footage that could contribute to his freedom. So if it's one thing this Wack dude is telling the truth about, is that I don't fuck with him. When I was in LA talking to this lying ass nigga, never once did he take the position he was partners in the theft of the Hoover families like he's doing on that rehearsed conversation with them clowns. Now, what he is not telling the truth about is why. So listen up. There's a woman by the name of Karen Chapman that was entrusted by the Hoover family to interview Larry Hoover with the understanding of bringing the interview back to the family. She decided to run off with the interview, and a fake fraud contract claiming Larry Hoover signed all his rights away for nothing. Larry Hoover is far from being a dummy, so for Wack and Karen to be taking a position on disrespecting the Hoover family by attempting to sell Larry Hoover likeness without the family permission is a mistake for whomever considering buying it. I've been around a long time, and I know when someone is trying to set me up with police conversations. So I won't lip wrestle with you cake-ass niggas on Clubhouse. But I tell you what, I don't know if you were violated on the block or what, but all that snake jealousy and hate shit you have in your heart, niggas, bring that shit to Dr. Prince, and I'ma cure you of that disease. Let me say this to the homies in LA and around the world. All money is not good money. And a nigga that will kiss a rat in the mouth for any amount of money is capable of anything, like sending you on a suicide mission to laugh at you. Read the wisdom between the lines and don't follow this clown off a cliff.
Hey, man. Hey, he didn't fuck around. Wack didn't fuck around, woke up a sleeping giant. He don't know. He must don't know who Jay Prince is.
Nah.
And he was talking shit. I ain't got time for that audio. He was talking shit on Clubhouse today about Jay Prince. He don't know who the fuck Jay Prince is, man.
Wow.
And he fuck with Larry Hoover, nigga. That nigga mommy does. It's only a matter of time. I can't wait, man. That goddamn shout out to Wack for being the big dummy, man. You waking up a sleeping giant, man. What you got to say, LP?
Gonna end up like Pac in Vegas, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
he told that motherfucker. He said,
people in the streets. Like
hey, he said, you anytime motherfuckers kiss a rat in the mouth, they capable of doing anything.
Man, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear the calmness in his voice?
Yeah. And he said he got him told calm.
Yeah.
Don't let that dude send you on a suicide mission.
That dude was like, he said, I ain't gonna tongue wrestle with you clown ass niggas.
Oh my Lord.
Man. That was deep right there, man. That was deep. Hey, hold on, let's get our other big dummy together. Hold on.
DJ Table is one of the most prolific producers that hip hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history. I am going to kill that. Wait, I gotta see this.
Hey, man. That shit was crazy. Hold on. What the hell happened? Hold on.
He forgot Dave Chappelle is from the hood.
I heard. I heard Buster. Hey, I heard Buster Rhymes stop that nigga out.
Stop who out?
They were saying
the dude. Yeah, Buster was there.
Buster and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, stomped that nigga out. They went got him some. They got him a piece. They all stomped him out.
Did y'all see what he looked like afterwards? They showed him on the street.
Yeah. He looked like Tatar, he looked like a disembobulated Barbie doll. They fucked him up. Hey, this nigga was twisted. Well, at least Tatar, this motherfucker was his arm was broke.
He was black.
Man, that nigga was fucked up, man.
Fucked him up good.
Man, they fucked him up bad, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to that nigga. He a big dummy.
Doing that weirdo ass shit, man. People ain't out here playing.
Nah, they ain't playing.
We doing trying to feed our family.
I told them motherfuckers, everybody can't run up like they run up on Chris Rock. They've been doing that shit lately, man. Hey, hold on. This our last big dummy, man. Hold on. This our last big dummy. Hold on.
But y'all on one tonight. Something wrong with all y'all. Hey, come here.
What in the fuck?
Say what, Miss Jane?
I say you can't handle all that. That's too much ass, baby.
Hey man, Miss Jane told that motherfucker. He said, Miss Jane said, baby, that's too much ass. You can't handle all that.
Hey,
man.
Hey, but I don't think he the big dummy. I think her big ass is the big dummy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he the big dummy. You know what I'm saying? And then he said he laid down there with her. He said he laid with her.
He was rubbing her head.
I enjoyed that. That was funny as hell.
I enjoyed that too.
That was funny as hell.
Man.
Oh,
that's crazy, man.
That was a good one. That was great.
Man. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That was a good one, man. That's crazy, man. That motherfucker, I like how he laid down there with her. He like, fuck it.
He crossed his legs, closed his eyes.
Yeah. He said, fuck it, baby. We just gonna be embarrassed together.
Yeah, let's just lay down.
Because you know she was embarrassed like a motherfucker. Then Miss Janie didn't make it no better. She said, baby, that's too much. Now you know that's too much ass. You can't handle that.
Oh my God. Woo.
Man, that was funny, man. They the big dummies. They're my big dummies, man.
That was so funny.
Hey, they caught Shatara, they caught Bonnie and Clyde. You know they caught them, right?
Right. I saw that.
They caught Bonnie and Clyde.
She supposedly killed herself, right? Shot herself in the head.
Yeah, this is what happened, right? They say dude running his mouth. You know, they got him, they took him to cousin. They say dude said they was supposed to have a shootout. Man, they had an arsenal in that motherfucker. I forgot to take a picture of it and show it to y'all. Man, they had a motherfucker LPG. I'm telling you, they had an arsenal in that Cadillac, nigga. And man, my man said they were supposed to shoot it out. That was the plan. Whenever
you think
the old girl, she shot her, she killed herself.
You think she did that? You think she shot herself in the head?
Nah, I think the police killed her. Hey, but hey, what you thought was gonna happen? You betrayed the Blue Shield. You know what I mean? What you thought was gonna happen? Yeah, I think they killed her. I think they killed her.
That's the warden chick or the CO chick that ran off with the inmate.
Yeah. 6'9".
Yeah.
And we ain't talking about the rapper.
Yeah.
That's the time that motherfucker was 6'9".
Yeah.
And she was 5'5". They was sticking out like a sore thumb.
His big goofy ass. I don't know.
Big goofy motherfucker. And he was a killer. And he was a killer machine though. That motherfucker had so many goddamn charges. And the crazy part about it, the last charge he had killed the woman. What the fuck she was thinking about?
But see,
running off with this nigga.
The police killed her. I think he killed her.
They was down in Michigan. They was in Evansville, Indiana. They was down there here. Shit. Yeah, I think the police killed her though.
You do?
But,
I think he killed her.
But we'll never know the truth.
Nah, I think he killed her.
Well, hey, Hey, what you thought was gonna happen? It was gonna be, you know what I mean? When they caught up with him. I mean, you know, come on, man.
Yeah.
What you thought? I don't know, man, but yeah, they supposedly dude was running his mouth when they got him in custody. They say he was real adamant. He was talking to the nigga. I guess you got getting his shine on because that nigga they finna put that nigga inside Florence, Colorado, inside a goddamn that prison in Florence. It's inside of a mountain. They piped the light in the air. They finna put that nigga away somewhere far. And he out of here.
They have a prison inside of a mountain.
Yeah. Yep, Florence, Colorado. This is where they kept motherfuckers like John Gotti, Sammy the Bull, gangster motherfuckers that they know will break out of a regular prison. They get, you know, because they got, you know, yeah, they put inside of a mountain, nigga. They pipe the air in, they pipe the sunlight in. Yeah, inside Florence, Arizona, man.
Wow.
Yep. Florence, Colorado. My fault. Florence, Colorado. Hell yeah. Federal prison. A BOP. Yeah. I ain't never been there or nothing, but I heard about it. Hell yeah, man.
Nobody wants to go there.
Don't go.
Like Alcatraz 2026. What the fuck?
That's what that is. That's what that is.
I'm trying to pull it up now. I want to see how scary it is, you know, because I'm one of those scared straight program kids.
Hey, Satar, I got a treat for you.
Okay.
You know how messy our city council is, or whatever they call them clowns. I'm gonna show you some shit that happened in Kentucky, letting you know that we ain't the only ones who got some messy shit going on. Hold on. This dedicated to Tara. This is a treat for her. Watch this shit, Tara. Watch this. Watch this.
So I had intended to get up here and talk about how racist Robert E. Lee was, but I'm gonna talk about you, Connie. Sitting over there shopping while we talking about Robert E. Lee. This is a picture of you shopping while we talking about racism and history in this country. Only white members of this board got up while we were up here talking too, because you don't give a damn, and it's clear. But I'm gonna tell you what the slaves, my ancestors, said about Robert E. Lee, since you don't know history, sister. Let me tell you that they said when he got the plantation, after he got off the field where 27,000 people died at Gettysburg, Connie, Robert E. Lee was a brutal slave master. Not only did when he whooped the slaves, he said, lay it on them hard. After he said, lay it on them hard, he said, put brine on them so it'll burn them. That's what Robert E. Lee did. And you set your arrogant self in here and sit on there shopping while the pain and the hurt of the people of this community is on display, because you don't give a damn and you should resign. You should have resigned 2 years ago when you choked a white man in his house. You should have resigned 2 weeks ago when you got on TV and said foolishness. And you should walk out of here and resign and never come back, because you are the example of racism in this community. You are horrible. Now to the rest of the board. You have an obligation to the people of this community, and 81% of them are black. And do you need a Klan rally outside, Mr. Goday, before you end it? Because holding it up means that you put that building in jeopardy. You do, sir. Because all over the country, they're burning stuff down. And black folks in this city have stood with protesters. I ain't seen you elected officials out there with them, making sure that nothing goes south in Baton Rouge. It's been folks in this community who give a damn. Not just when it's comfortable, but every time. And 4 years ago, we came down here. Mr. Drake, they say you're a good man. Be a good man. Black folks say you're a good man. White folks say you're a good man. Your legacy is attached to tonight, brother. Your legacy. Now, let me say to the black members of the board, it's the most solidarity I've seen out of y'all in forever. Let's keep it at. Let's stand on this moving forward, because we don't need to apologize for Connie, Evelyn. She showed you who she was when she was sitting next to you while you were talking shopping. You don't need another example. Now, when do we as Baton Rouge stop being in 1856? If you want to name the building after somebody, how about PBS Pinchback, the first black governor of the state of Louisiana, when he was governor during Reconstruction? You want another name? Oscar Dunn, who was the lieutenant governor of the state of Louisiana in the 1860s, that gave the right for Darius Landis and Don Collins and Evelyn Ware Jackson and Tremel Howard to get here. You want to name it after somebody from Reconstruction? Name it after the people who fought for abolition of slavery. If you want to name it after somebody, honor the right people. the people who are on the right side of history. But it's your ancestor that the school is named after. So you're holding on to your heritage. But we built this joint for free. And we've done begging you to do what's right.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Satar, hey, yeah. And you think that's in Baton Rouge? Yeah. He got that white lady told, didn't he? Didn't he get her told real good?
That was that white lady told good. She's like, dude.
Hey, he said that bitch was shopping. He said that bitch was shopping during city council meeting.
Right.
Said she was online shopping.
Shit, it has nothing to do with me. I'm not racist. I fucked 4 black guys in college. I promise you. I'm not racist at all. I have nothing to do with you.
Man.
Listen.
Fuck that. Hey, Satara, I thought you would enjoy that, Satara. I thought you would enjoy that. Yeah.
You know I did.
I thought about you instantly when I ran across her. I thought about you instantly. I said, Satara, God, you'll see this shit. Yeah, man.
I appreciate that because, yes, I did. You know, I'm all for that type of shit there.
Right.
Out.
For real. Then we get a reaction camera and shit.
Hey,
hold on.
I hope Eric see that. Hey, lady. Hey, man. You got jungle fever, man? Hey, man, you got jungle fever?
Yeah.
You got jungle fever? Huh?
He's not.
I'm going to send Dr. J. Prince to see you.
I'm
going to send J. Prince to see you. Kill your ass.
You are not shit. Like, you are totally not shit, sir.
You just need what
the fuck?
Oh, yeah. You know I got you on every show. Every show I'm coming with.
Jesus, don't ask me all you fucking want, bro. You think you fuck? You need to fucking quit, stupid fuck.
Oh,
and
man.
Stupid fucker tonight goes to LP.
What is wrong?
God damn it. It goes to LP, Z.
Why are you
God damn it, he got jungle fever.
Oh.
Hey, man, I found out.
The reaction cam.
Hey, Satara. Fuck him. Listen, I found out some disturbing news, man.
Oh, shit, what happened?
They don't teach the kids how to write in cursive no more.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? I just found that out.
Look, can I enlighten you a little bit more with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my daughter is 16. They stopped teaching those kids how to write in cursive like when she was small in school.
What the fuck?
16. Yeah, they had that out. Let me tell you what else they took out. They took out telling time on the dial watch. So it's only digital. They said because they don't want to exclude people.
They trying to make our kids dumb as fuck. How they gonna sign their checks and shit?
They also don't teach them how to count money anymore.
Wow, that's why I'm glad my son knows how to count money.
And they did some different shit with math. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
math be like
it ain't the same.
It's called no math. So you know how we used to do 1 and 2. Now they have like this long formula to get to that. They're doing that with little kids. Listen, it was so bad when my daughter, that's now 16, when she was in the 3rd grade, I had to go up to the teacher and I sat in her classroom. I said, y'all got to figure. Listen, 1 + 1 is 2. I don't give a fuck how you spin it. But if you need me to teach my daughter how to do it a long way to get to that, you're gonna have
a long way.
I couldn't even help my kid with her homework. It was so bad.
You do homework with the kids? No.
So bad.
Look, when my daughter explained to me the new math, it absolutely made no sense to me.
None.
You know what I'm saying? And then she told me some crazy shit like, Dad, 1 + 1 used to equal 2. But now 2 plus, and then I'm like, how the fuck does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. How did you get that? You know what I'm saying? And then the equations used to be like I said, 3 + 4 going this way. You know what I'm saying? Now they go this way. They go up and down. So it'll be like a equation here and an equation here, but you're supposed to go up and down to figure out the sum of the total.
So you mean to tell me
they didn't ask us
1 + 1 ain't 2 no more?
Well, it is, but it takes you a longer time to get there.
Oh, like the GPS lady. I'm somewhere. I'm from around the block from my location, and I put the GPS in, and she take me way off. Yeah, but she get me there. She get me there.
Like that, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, man, ain't that a bitch?
Bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, that's sad, man. That's sad, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's deep right there, man.
Yeah.
That's deep. Damn.
I'm about to break it down to you because I did not know. Your reception sucks in here. Okay.
That's deep, man.
All right. So it says, under the new math, children were taught abstract, obscure mathematics previously reserved for older students, including setting theory, how to count in different numbers bases, and they're not the numbers or the number numerals. So I don't get that. They're not the number and they're not the number numeral. You know what I'm saying? So the math equation does not fucking make sense. That's why I was telling you it used to be 1 + 1 = 2. Simple. Now it's a long ass equation that has nothing to do with the end result.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck does that make sense? How are they going to use this in real life?
It's so bad.
Hey, and then I couldn't even do like 3rd grade.
That's horrible, man. That's horrible.
That's why I said. PZ. I couldn't even help my daughter with her homework, and I said, "Y'all ain't about to make me feel like an idiot because y'all decided to do this new shit." It made me want to homeschool my kid.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be better off.
Got one too, called New Math. This shit is strange as hell.
Yeah.
Man, that's some strange ass shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, because they're trying to introduce them to scientific equations.
Man,
you know,
that's
like now that makes sense. That's what it is. It's the scientific equation stuff. You know, like when you be seeing them write that shit on the board.
Yeah, all that pi and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get them to understand scientific equations instead of mathematical equations that you use to measure stuff. We were raised to measure shit. They're being raised to chemically brew stuff. That's
some bullshit, man. They making our kids dumb as fuck, man. They making our kids dumb as fuck, man. They making our kids dumb as fuck. I can't look at it no other type of way, bro. That's fucked up, man. But yeah, I was devastated when I found that out. I said, what? No cursing? I'm like, man, come on, man. Are y'all serious? You know what I mean? What's next, man? What they gonna take from them next?
So they don't really teach them how to write anymore at all, though. T. They give them
they got tablets.
Tablets. They don't teach them how to write.
Everything digital, huh? So they ain't gonna need to sign no check anyway. They gonna get their check on.
No, that's the whole reason that we're doing biometrics too. So we don't have to use our fingerprint. I mean, we don't have to use our signature. We can just use our fingerprint.
Right.
Yeah, I know. This phone I just got is face recognition and thumb recognition. Yeah. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, you know and then the federal government has you doing facial recognition for everything that you do now. So your phone,
all that digital, your money is basically digital. You ain't spending no cash.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that shit crazy, man. But
I thought you said you had some vodka.
That's crazy. Hey man, hey Mr. Jungle Fever, man. hey. Pay attention.
It's time to spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. Tea. Right here on Play That Start. Tea. Right here on Play That Start.
Hey,
Ooh.
I'm finna let them have it. I'm finna let your people have it. Tatara, Black Lives Matter. Y'all check this shit out. Check this shit out. Hold on. This the leader, not the owner. You know, the owner is a white guy, the one that's founded. This who he got. This being his puppy. Hold on. She fake crying and everything. Hold on. Patrice. I can't remember her last name. Her name Patrice though. She a Black Lives Matter president. Hold on.
They're literally trying to destroy us. They're trying to destroy me. They're trying to destroy the movement. And I just need us to be stronger. I need us to be more diligent. I need us to be more present.
My name's Candace Owens. We never went over the gate. It was just me ringing the doorbell, trying to speak to someone. He said absolutely nothing. He started just recording us. And we said, okay, if there's no one we can speak to, we're going to leave. Patrice is pretending to be scared because she knows that this Black Lives Matter lie is falling apart. And she doesn't know what to do. I mean, people are aware of the scam that is Black Lives Matter. She's intentionally limited the comments, so you can't even comment on this post, because I was going to comment and be like, this is a complete lie, and we have it all on camera in terms of what happened. So what you are seeing right now is the face of a woman who is pretending she's afraid of right-wing pundits, when in reality, she's being exposed as a fraud who took millions, used the faces of Black people, took millions of dollars to fund herself, to fund her lifestyle, to fund her girlfriend, and to buy $1 million mansions in neighborhoods where no Black people live. So, Patrice.
There it is, right? So, I'm calling out Flint Live Matters, Detroit Live, any of the Live Matters. I'm the whole nation. Listen, man. I did my research too. This bitch, the bitch that we're just talking about, Patricia, whatever her fucking name is, that was Candace Owens. Went up to her house, her mansion, her $1 million mansion. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers, the victims, mama's still living in the hood, but they supposed to be, the Black Lives Matter supposed to be for the better of the betterment. But they went up to her mansion, $1 million mansion. She wouldn't open the door. She wouldn't let them in. It's a lot of money that came up missing, and she had a lot to do with it, man. They're a bunch of crooks, man. I told you, Shatara, that's the reason why I wasn't rocking with that Black Lives Matter shit. Besides the fact that it's founded by a white man. Besides that fact, you got motherfuckers, victims, mothers, and parents living in the slums, while you got these motherfuckers, the Black Lives Matter organizers living in multi-million-dollar mansions and shit. And there's all type of money coming up missing, man. See, that's the problem I got. Hey, okay. Hey, hold on. DeJuan Robinson, you saw me, nigga. Come see me. DeJuan Robinson, I need answers. Ain't you the leader of the Flint Lives Matter edition? Is he Satara? I ain't trying to get you in there. Ain't that his name? DeJuan E. Robinson?
Yes, so.
I've been trying to get this nigga for years. He won't come. Maybe he'll come on now. DeJuan E. Robinson. What up, though?
So
Black Lives Matter full of shit.
So
this coming from me. This ain't got nothing to do with Satara. This ain't got nothing to do with LPZ. This coming from me, nigga. Get with me, nigga.
So here's the thing with Black Lives Matter. I get your beef, and I totally have that same beef. However, so Black Lives Matter, as it relates to the whole thing, is there's a whole big national, and then there are grassroots, right? So as it relates to the national, which is this lady, Patrice, and where the whole big thing is, and then there are umbrellas under it, which are the grassroots. Now, the grassroots don't have anything to do with that whole big national as it relates to money. So what happens with the big national is that they put together these funding programs for the grassroots and for the like Black Lives Matter Flint, Black Lives Matter Detroit, Black Lives Matter Los Angeles, Black Lives Matter Miami, those places like that. Now those people have their own funding and they get that through these other places. Now,
stop right there. You said funding. So they get these grassroots get their major funding from the bigger corporation, the people, right?
No, let me finish. So they do their own funding. They have their own grants and they do their own that, but not, no, wait.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's not from the big part of it, right? It's not there. Now, they do have some programs where you can get that, but it's like this long ass program where you got to go through it for like a year or something like that in order to even get in on this money, right?
The only thing you're saying is the bigger umbrella provides the funding to the smaller grassroots.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
The bigger umbrella is But is the bigger umbrella in charge of cultivating the money and the funds for the grants?
Not for the grassrooting. No, not for the grassroots.
No, I'm talking about to acquire the grants and the monies. They deal with the money.
For that national campaign. That's why they're just called strictly Black Lives Matter. Now, Black Lives Matter Flint has nothing to do with the actual Black Lives Matter, that national campaign from there. That has absolutely nothing to do with that.
I was just making sure.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Now listen to this. Hold on, LPs. Hold on. I'm gonna let you talk. Now, okay.
Because we're answering.
Okay, hold on. I understand that's a national campaign, but I mean, they're a part of them. I ain't saying they doing shit. I ain't saying Flint Black Lives Matter got something to do with the money. Come on, miss. But I'm gonna give you an example. A football player in the NFL, he go home during the offseason, do some bullshit. He's still associated with the Atlanta Falcons when he did something, even though the Atlanta Falcons per se didn't have to do with it, but he part of their organization and he did some fucked up shit. So now shit runs down uphill or whatever you want to call it. That's still their people, Satara. That's all I'm saying. It's still their people. Go ahead. It's still their people.
But here's,
I need answers. Dewan E. Robinson.
Listen. Because here's how it is. If you saying that this man is a football player and he signed with the Falcons and some shit happened with the Falcons, then yes. I'm not signed to the National Black Lives Matter. I ain't signed.
Man, okay, why is they toting that name then? Listen, why they got that name? Why they represent that name then?
Listen, that's why Black Lives Matter Flint is not even associated with Black Lives Matter Benton Harbor or Black Lives Matter Miami.
So basically you telling me they fake, they fraudulent. That's what I get out of it. If you saying that, they're not. That's just like I'm saying that's like I'm claiming GD, and then some GDs in Chicago do some bullshit, and then I say I ain't GD. I ain't do that. How do
you get that?
Come on, man.
How do you
That's
get
their organization?
You're not. That doesn't make any sense. How do you get that from that? Because if you start this is the thing. If you you got Flint in the name of your podcast. Are you associated with this stupid shit that Mayor Nearly doing? No, but
man, come on, you for real, Star? You serious?
Listen. My point is this. If you have a nonprofit and you have a nonprofit, no matter what your name is, it's your nonprofit. It's not the National's nonprofit. It's yours. I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's yours. Now, here's where I say you can have a beef with the Flint Black Lives Matter. You can definitely have a beef because they're not prevalent and they're not relevant exactly where they need to be in Flint. That's where your beef lie. Not with this.
That's just one of many. Hey, listen, the money, that's just one of many beefs I got with him. Right, that's just one segment of what I got with him. You're right. I don't never see these motherfuckers.
No, but it shouldn't be with the grassroots. That money shouldn't be with that.
I need that. I need that.
Are you finished, Tara?
Go ahead, LP. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you started off, you were saying that these were the issues that you had with the Black Lives Matter movement. One, it's a nonprofit, okay? Nonprofit organizations are created by people that normally have money already. So I believe you may have had the mention way before Black Lives Matter even came about, because normally it's the people with money that help the people that are less unfortunate. So is she supposed to give up what she has so that she can be humble like the broke people? Or
I ain't bailing her out. She's stealing.
She's to live her life, you know, because you're saying you didn't like the fact that she lives in a mansion. She had the mansion before Black Lives Matter existed. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get the mansion as an requirement of Black Lives Matter. She didn't take the money to buy a house.
No, she didn't.
These people were already wealthy. And then they formed this nonprofit organization, which, you know, you get all this money for and you get grants for, you know. And so everybody was either with the movement or against the movement. And at this point, you know, in society, when it comes to dealing with people and moving everybody is only moving for themselves anyway.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's only an advancement for self. If I'm marching at a Black Lives Matter rally, am I on Instagram the whole time, talking to Instagram, filming the fact that I'm there, promoting the fact that I'm there? You know what I'm saying? It's all self-indulgent. You know what I'm saying? So you're fucked up with human nature. You're not fucked up with Black Lives Matter. And then the nature of whoever the guy is, the figurehead that you keep calling out, you know what I'm saying? Don't know what his relationship is to Black Lives Matter, but these, like she said, they all have their own selves. They all have their own functions. You know what I'm saying? And then people make mistakes too. Nobody's perfect. So if you have a problem with somebody, call him on the mistake that he made and sit down and talk to him like a man on the show. You know what I'm saying? And make him understand why the fuck it is that they do what they do. Hold them accountable.
LPZ, if it quack, it's probably a duck. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit you and Satara are talking about. Listen.
So you're gonna be your own big dummy.
Listen, the shit was supposed to be formed. The shit was formed to help
big dummy!
Pressure, motherfucker. Listen, I don't care what y'all say. That Black Lives Matter shit is fraudulent. They're a bunch of crooks. And that's that. Come holler at me. Hey, my number 810-627-8263. My other number 810-210-3468. I don't know my other number. Hold up. My other number is 810-830-3557. Motherfucker got a problem with me, call me. I'll meet you so whatever you want to do. Or if you want to come on the podcast and talk about it, I don't fuck with Black Lives Matter. They full of shit. But for one, they was founded by a white man. And for two, they're a bunch of crooks, man. And you talking about they didn't have that match. They didn't have that. I mean, the rich white man did that founded it. That Patrice, her name is Patrice Carter. That's her name, Patrice Carter. She didn't have that shit. I don't care what you say, LPZ. I did my research.
We have to Google her network.
Google her. Yeah. The last 2 years, I bet you her network has risen. Since that Black Lives Matter, since the George Floyd situation.
This should rise every day. Especially the fact that she's
Hey, Big Low. Big Low. Fuck what they talking about, Big Low. Fuck, they full of shit, bro. Black Lives Matter is full of shit.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't changing my stand on that. I'm standing on it.
Okay, but listen.
I'm standing on it.
Here's the thing, though. And a key piece to some of this stuff too. Even when you're doing a nonprofit and that stuff happens, people still get money from that for those grants because the grant writers get money, and when you're doing certain things out of there, there's stipends for you to get money out of it too. It's not just it all goes towards the mission. You gotta get you get paid from doing some of that stuff too. So I can't say what that lady did and what she didn't do, but like I said, as it relates to like the Black Lives Matter Flint or Black Lives Matter Miami or Benton Harbor or things like that, if you have a problem with them locally, then you have a problem with them locally on what they do locally, not by that umbrella of the national. Like I said, if you're gonna call out Black Lives Matter Flint, then yeah, I get it. And you know, I would too on some of the stuff that they not showing up to as it relates to the city, because that's where their thing lies, is right there in the city, not the national. They ain't got shit to do with the national.
My whole thing is I got a nonprofit too. I can't get a nickel out of nobody. Flint Urban Youth Ministry, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying, you know what I'm saying? Legit. You know what I'm saying? But you got crooks like them come through can get funded. I understand. I'm not a national icon or nothing, but I didn't put my work in.
You just got on Flint.
I didn't put my work in Flint, man. Second Helmet, man, we didn't gave us so money. I damn near got killed passing our resources in Flint, Michigan, man. I done paid my motherfucking dues, man. I'm just tired of this fake fraudulent motherfucking Black Lives Matter bullshit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't mean to ruffle nobody's feathers, but fuck it, hold on. This is me giving out resources.
Leave me alone.
Did y'all hear that bullet whiz past my ear? I'm out giving out resources, Saginaw Alma. Shout out to Saginaw. Shout out to Stony C.
Black
We've been
Lives
doing
Matter.
this shit. I can't want nobody give us a dime. We do it out of our own pocket.
Black Lives Matter.
Shout out to Tom. Everybody eats out of Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? We the real deal. Say what?
I said Black Lives Matter made $900 million last year. Her mansion is worth $1.4 million.
There you
She's living very fucking modest, nigga. I stay across the street for $1.5 million. That's not shit.
900 million. 900 million.
Yes,
come on,
900
man.
million, and she lives in a $1.4 million house.
Come on, man.
She ain't stole shit. If she did, she need to steal more.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna move on, man. My stand ain't changing. Y'all stand ain't changing. You know what I'm saying? I want to move on, man. I'm getting pissed about LPs. I don't want to talk about it no more. My stand is my stand, man. That's how I feel about it. Dewan E. Robinson, holler at me if you don't like what I'm saying. That's all I got to say. Hey, man, let's get to talking about my boy, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, man. Y'all know who Kevin Samuels is, right? You know who Kevin Samuels is, Tara?
Yep.
Or was? My reason why I want to talk about him because they always say he was a woman basher. But that motherfucker bashed men too. Let me play the video when he was talking about what he was talking about niggas. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find my dog. Hold on, where he at? Right.
Keep your broke ass at home. You think like you should be able to slide into somebody's DMs and chat her up and then have her come through and Netflix and chill. I hear more bullshit from men talk about, man, women out here dating this and that, and I'm not going to spend more than $20 on a date until I get to know such and so forth. That's what I think of all y'all saying that shit. So I think of all men saying this shit, and let me tell you why I think that. Because it is on us to ask better questions before you take somebody out. If you end up going out with a woman and she is a dinner scammer, then you failed. That is a horrible attitude to go into the market. I'm going to treat all women. I'm going to take a woman that's obviously up here out to Starbucks because I don't want to get scammed for $30. Keep your broke ass at home.
Now, he gave it to the men too. So I want to hear no shit about all you do is bash women. Huh?
I said I do agree with that. Stay your broke ass at home.
I agree with him too.
Hey, look.
What about you? What about you, Satara?
Vibrating your lower four chakras.
What you feel about that, Satara?
I didn't have no problem with him at all. I feel like his opinion was his opinion, and it didn't bother me at all. I know who I am. It didn't make me no difference one way or the other how you talked about women, right? I know exactly.
Right.
I felt like for the women that had like the biggest problem with it, sometimes you see yourself in some of those comments, right? And so you be a little bitter about it or whatever. But I think that sometimes the message gets killed right with the messenger because of who it is and how it gets presented, right? But hey, it was his opinion. They said listen to him.
They said a jump off set him up. They said I heard a whole bunch of different rumors. They say he was drinking 6 Red Bulls a day, which I know that'll make your blood pressure go up and rate your heart rate. They say the chick that was with him that night gave him fentanyl and cocaine. I done heard a bunch of shit.
Well, I know that he was fucking around with a lot of people, and I see this guy. Hey, he just commented the same thing that I was ready to say is that he paid for prostitutes. I mean, you know, he was
after prerogative. Hey, hold on. Here's going supposedly last blog. Hold on, it's a little clip. Hold on.
On the table, a lot has been made of this. Kevin Samuels said if a woman is over 35, she's a leftover woman. Rah, 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 rah. Okay. So here's the question. First of all, for the people who didn't bother to take the time to understand what the hell I was talking about, I was talking about a concept from the communist China, where basically they said that if a woman hadn't been married by the age of 27, she is considered to be what is called a leftover woman. Okay? And the reason they had is their reasons. All right, so I said, all right, and the whole purpose, and the People's Republic of China, they are serious about this stuff.
Yeah, he did a little bad. Yeah, my man, he was all right with me, man. He balanced it out, but he did talk shit about women, but like Katara say, that's his opinion. That's his opinion.
I'm about to give y'all the plug of a fucking lifetime. Okay, I was on YouTube. I ran across this guy called Pimp God. Okay, now the reason why that shit is significant is because I despise pimps. So as soon as I heard the name Pimp God, everything in my body wanted to turn the shit off. Then the brother started speaking. And he reminded me of the voice of Louis Farrakhan. So I allowed myself to listen. And then I looked over at the screen, I seen Yogi Bear, Huggy Bear. When I seen Huggy, you know, he was a philosophical and spiritual pimp. And that was the first time I ever seen some shit like that. And so I've never seen any other representation of that. We've been commercializing pimps, and you know, we look at motherfuckers like Bishop Magic, Don Juan and shit, and all the little dudes that be dressed up in the green. That's the clown shit. But the mentality and the mindset and the spirituality of these men, and there's different types of pimps, but the spiritual pimp, nigga, Pimp God. Read this shit, The Mind of a Man. And then he breaks down the mind of a woman, the nature of a woman. You know what I'm saying? What she actually needs from us as men. He say, look, if you are dealing with women with the pretense of pussy, he's like, you are a low vibrational man. You know what I'm saying? If you put your hands on a woman, it's only because you have no more conversation. Makes you less of a man. You know what I'm saying? Conversation rules the nation, right? You know what I mean? Then he breaks down the place, you know, God, man, woman, and child. You know what I'm saying? And to a philosophical place, in a place that you can understand, because we had issues like slavery come up. You know what I'm saying? That kind of broke all that shit up. And then he defines the term break a bitch. And I've been using that shit for a long time. He said you have to break the woman like you break a horse. But see, when we think of that, we think of beating on her and punishing her. He said, no, a woman is like clay. You take the clay, you break it up, then you mold the clay into what you want it to be. You the hands, you're the builder. Your job is to mold the clay. You know what I'm saying? Break it up and then mold it into what it's supposed to be. That's your job. And so, you know, after listening to him go deep off into things like that, you know, even the nature of a woman, how she'll be really chaotic because she wants you to provide structure. But if you're the type of man that plays into the chaos, she can never love or respect you. She can only love and respect you if you provide those things that she needs, which is structure and balance and leadership. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not driven by your purpose, which is your light, the reason why she's attracted to you anyway, like a moth to a flame, if you're not driven by your purpose, then you don't deserve a woman.
That's what you got out of all that?
Yep.
Hey, man. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, man.
Pimp God, I shouted you out, man. You owe me one, nigga.
Hey, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Right, shout out to my man. Let's go into this Young Thug thing, man. That Rico a bad motherfucker, man. Check this shit out. That's a bad motherfucker. Hold on.
If you come to Fulton County, Georgia, and you commit crimes, and certainly if those crimes are in furtherance of a street gang, that you are going to become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office, and we are going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
We are hearing for the first time tonight from Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis after a grand jury indicted Atlanta rapper Young Thug and more than 24 others on nearly 60 counts ranging from racketeering to gang activity. And we have new video showing his arrest in Buckhead last night. The Grammy winner accused of founding a gang allegedly linked to several murders in Atlanta. 11 Alive's Joe Hankey joining us live outside the Fulton County Courthouse with more on this sweeping indictment. And Joe, I know you've spent much of the day reading through it.
That's right, Sheba, and it describes in detail the Young Slime Life gang, a gang that is known, according to court records, to use violence to control a stretch of Cleveland Avenue in South Atlanta. Now, Fani Willis, District Attorney for Fulton County, she tells me the 28 people named in the indictment represents a large number of the gang's members, and she's hoping this is an action toward making people along Cleveland Avenue feel safer. Take a look at this new video on social media showing Jeffrey Williams as he was arrested Monday night outside his Buckhead area home. By this afternoon, he was facing a judge in court. In this 88-page indictment, the rapper who goes by Young Thug is described as a founder of the gang Young Slime Life. He's accused of racketeering, making terroristic threats, theft, renting a car used in a murder, and participating in a criminal street gang as one of its organizers.
As the District Attorney of Fulton County, my #1 focus is targeting gangs. And there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all of the violent crime that we are seeing within our community.
The indictment goes well beyond just Young Thug. More than 24 YSL members and associates are charged with dozens of crimes dating back to 2012 when the gang was allegedly founded. From 2015, aggravated assault charges for the shooting of rapper Lil Wayne's tour bus. Later that year, a 27-year-old man was killed and a 14-year-old was shot during the same incident near the Castleberry Hill neighborhood. 5 YSL associates are charged with the man's murder. From 2019, 2 more YSL associates are facing charges in another deadly shooting, this one at an apartment complex off Mount Zion Road. Then in February of this year, YSL member Christian Eppinger is charged with shooting APD officer David Rogers 6 times. And in March, 4 YSL associates are accused of shooting a rival gang member who was found dead in a car under I-20. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis telling us many of the defendants could receive life sentences if convicted.
These are serious times. They're serious allegations, and it is my opinion that violence in our community deserves maximum penalties.
And this indictment focuses solely on the YSL gang, but given her focus on cracking down on street gangs in Atlanta, I asked DA Fani Willis whether we should expect similar indictments on other gangs in the coming weeks. Her response coming up at 6.
Hey man, I'm so tired of these rap niggas integrating the streets with the rap game because it's not the same. I'm so tired of these niggas throwing their career away, man.
Yeah.
Young Thug out of there, man. One thing I know about the feds, when they come at you with that RICO shit, they already got the case. Them motherfuckers went back to 2012, man. It's over. Ain't no Young Thug will be home. None of that shit. You heard what they said. They facing life. Most of the charges is life, man. I'm tired of these rap niggas throwing their career away, man. Tired, man. Young sad. Black man throwing away all these millions and shit, man. Tired of this shit, man.
That's sad. But like you said, that RICO charge, they already
already got
everything.
They already got it. It's just a matter of time. Then he can't come to court with no high cost attorney. Huh?
No.
The feds will fry his ass. He come to the court with but they got a 99.9. You know what? The feds got you take a plea for a reason in the feds, nigga. I heard took my plea.
They like
I know I have a chance. I knew I heard. Hey, I'm like, every time I talk to my attorney, I say, "Is the plea in yet? Is the plea in yet? Is the plea in yet?" Come on with that shit. I'm not fighting no motherfuckers, huh?
I said, because if you don't, they gonna pan fry your ass.
Listen, they gonna double you up. If you fight the feds, because they don't gotta realize wars in courts cost money, man. If you got them Yankees spending their money, they finna fry your ass. Don't come to court with no high appointed. Take the motherfucker they give you. Don't come to court with a motherfucker you hire out of Oakland County and some shit. They gonna fry your ass, nigga, and they gonna double you up. They're gonna double you up just for making them have to spend all that money. But I'm sorry, Young Thug, but you out of there, buddy. Another black man another rapper throwing his career away, trying to be a gangster and all that shit. You cannot integrate the streets with the rap game, man. It come from the rap game come from the streets, but this new shit, these new niggas, man, I don't know what to say. What you got to say, LP? I know you got something to say. If you don't, it'll surprise the shit out of me.
I mean, life imitates art, man, and then you running around playing gangster shit. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be the leader of the gang until you have to pay the price of being the leader. You know what I mean? So it comes along with the territory. It's nothing really to say. You know, it's like it's a part, like what my man Tommy say. It's part of the game. Comes along with the job.
Nah, it ain't supposed to be part of the game, man, because he was a what Grammy winner rapper. He posted distance himself, man, far from the bullshit. Like I don't want to get. I'm gonna get off track for a minute.
Like the kind of guy he was, then that would have been
talk, man. Can I talk, LPZ? Can I talk, brother?
I mean, you've been talking the whole fucking show. Ain't nobody else.
Fuck out of here, man. I ain't nigga.
I'm just saying.
All right, what you gotta say? What you gotta say,
dude? I'm just saying, dude. He made his choice, and he was who he wanted to be. If he was you, he would have made a better choice. But he was him. And that's what he wanted to do. You know, he should have distanced himself, like you say, but he did not because that was the role he wanted to play. So now he has to pay those consequences.
Hey, you know when they say a storm coming through, and they be like, get put many walls between you and the storm as possible. Same thing. Like I like the 6ix9ine situation. Rat ass motherfucker. Them boys, I hate to say this, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't agree with no ratting, because it ain't no excuse ever to rat. Never, it's never. I don't give a fuck if them niggas said they was gonna kill your mama. I don't care if y'all get mad at me. It's never a reason. But if you rat it, I mean, it's never a reason. You can't, but I ain't glorifying it. But what I'm saying is, when them niggas got 6ix9ine, now what they thought was gonna happen when this nigga got caught up, he ain't even from the streets. He's a fucking kid. They got all this stardom from kids. You know, he was a YouTube phenomenal. And most of his followers are kids, man. The nigga breaks the internet every time he come on. What did they thought was gonna happen when the feds snatched him up talking about bodies and all this other shit? What he was gonna tell? It's their fault for having a cash cow in their business. The cash cow, he supposed to be an LLC, man. Nothing but an LLC. He the cash cow. Run other rap. Y'all gonna manage rappers. Run them through him. Keep him far away from any bodies, any violent shit. Keep him out the way. What y'all thought? What they thought was gonna happen, man? A lot of them niggas looking stupid, sitting up in the federal penitentiary, talking about he told on him, which he did. He's a fucking rat. He used the same excuse as Nicky Barnes. Nicky Barnes said he told on niggas because his right-hand man was fucking his wife. I don't give a fuck. If he was fucking your daughter, if your daughter over 18, he was fucking your daughter. Listen, it's never no excuse to rap. 6ix9ine said he told them niggas they was fucking his girl. Besides the fact they was extorting them and all type of other bullshit, whatever. But it's never no excuse, man. Same thing with what's that one motherfucker? God damn it, what's his name? The nigga sold all the heroin, man. What's his name? They play. Remember the nigga? Man, what the fuck? I can't. My brain fucked up. But anyway, that nigga said, huh?
You talking about
Denzel play? The nigga Denzel play. Remember?
Yeah.
He said the reason why he told Frank because he wanted to get the police and took the money out of his pocket. A rat is a rat, nigga. A duck is if it quack, it's a duck. If you telling you a rat, ain't no excuse ever. You know what I mean? But let's get back on what we was talking about with the Young Thug. He posted this, they posted this, and that he was the cash cow. Ain't no one in the world he supposed to be calling shots, telling motherfuckers to go kill Joe Blow down on whatever street.
No.
Come on, man. He supposed to be far, far, far from that shit.
Yeah,
He
well,
was hands on, apparently.
These young boys.
He was hands on.
These young boys think this shit is the shit they see in the movies. So
They think it's the game. They think the feds keep the door in, man. They
he
think
want
it's the
to tell
game.
you to go handle that. He want to send the squad to do shit. But that's why I say when you want to play that role and that's who you want to be, and you ain't smart. I mean, you not built for shit like that. This is what happens. I don't feel sorry for him.
I don't either.
It's unfortunate,
but
you know
that's another brother off the street, another successful brother at that. I'm just tired. I'm tired of throwing their careers away, man.
Successful brothers have to be more than money whores, because that's what's wrong with them.
Exactly. So when you do get those people in there and you get them off the streets and you get them from the street like that, and you know what their lifestyle is when you go and do it, then you have to make sure that their circle is different. You got to make sure that they are surrounding themselves with the right people, and not even only that, you got to be the right people for them as well. You know, it's just as simple as that. And then if that's the case here's the thing for me, is that if we talking about the things of the streets and how that should go and how things used to be or whatever, but the problem is the big homies and the OGs ain't passing that old shit down no more. They not doing.
You know why? You know why? Because the OGs and these motherfuckers is money whores. They that's the only thing they care about. They're like, oh, but he getting money though. He got a dress on, but he getting money though. Oh, but he got money though. You know what I'm saying? He was getting money the whole time, and now his ass going to jail for fucking ever. You should have said something to the nigga, but you was just the fact he was getting money.
That ain't it. They just don't give a fuck because these young niggas won't listen. They know everything. You know how many niggas, it hurt my feelings? I be hearing a young nigga saying his raps, I never had a big homie. That shit touch home with me, man.
And I can't say that for all of the OGs and all the big homies, because there's some of them that's passing it down and that's giving them and telling them, get your ass off the street. Don't be doing this. Be better than me. Don't be like me, and giving them that. But there are so many of them that's not doing that. And it's like a lost cause. But here's the thing about it. You
got wack100s out here.
That and not even only that, but we got punk ass parents that don't even exactly, Freddie B. They don't want to hear.
They won't listen.
They got punk ass parents that just let them do anything, right, and let them say anything, and that shit start at home too. You got
Hey man,
do nothing.
We did some ignorant shit, but we listen, man. We'll still hear the OG out, whether we were still gonna go do some dumb shit or not. We would sit down and kick it with our big homies and our OGs. You know what I'm saying? But most big homies,
I was a hard motherfucker too.
Be on some ill shit, man. They're the ones that give you the sack and all that shit. Give you the gun. You know what I mean? We gotta break that chain, man. That's another subject for another day, but man, I just hate to see another black successful rapper gone. He gone, man. Young Thug gone.
It was a wonderful show. Now the show is over.
Yeah. And that's what happened when you choose not even only a young rapper, but just a young black man, period. See,
this is what happens. This is what happens when you choose to be a gimmick. If you stood on something, that shit didn't happen to Nas.
Yeah, because that's a different era. Listen,
Queensbridge was a fucking notorious.
Listen, okay, it's 2022, right? We spread all that poison in the hood in the 90s. The 90s babies are 22 now. What y'all thought was gonna come from all this crack smoke when we was putting all that poison in the hood all through the 90s? What you thought was gonna happen? This generation next. This them. These niggas is rapping with this gimmick rap, not to knock them because they take care of their families. With all this bullshit,
so now
this dumb shit, they grown now, man. They mama they was smoking our crack and shit. This what come up from the crack smoke, nigga.
Okay.
That Nas didn't come from that era. Nas from my era. Yeah, that's why, you know what I'm saying? But we had some knuckleheads back then. Black Rob, R.I.P. Black Rob, he stayed in the joint. Black Rob stayed locked up. You know, he strictly from my era, but these motherfuckers now, they leaving us a dime a dozen. Who's shiesty, or they getting killed. You know what I'm saying? or either they getting killed or they going to prison. You know what I'm saying? Like what was his name? Bobby Shmurda did that. He was right in the height of his career, man. He ain't shit no more, man. I see him every now and then, hear about him. He'll never be like he was before he left. You know what I'm saying? Just fucked the career up, man. He did his time. He ain't telling nobody. I commend him for that. But he fucked his career up. Like Pooh Shiesty. I hope his career not fucked up. He gonna do that little 60 months and come home. I hope he's still relevant.
You know,
man. Shout out to Rio from Flint, Michigan, OG. He had to go do some time. You know what I'm saying? But that was on some other shit. That was on some hustling shit. Some shit I had to do some time for. I respect him going to do his time at the height of his career. But I'm just tired, man. Of these prominent black men, like Satara say, getting took down and dragged through the mud, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they figured it out. They say if we can't stop them because of their talent, we'll just start locking their ass up or killing them. You know? So
hold on. Let's get white reaction.
Hey, he got jungle fever over there. LP's got jungle fever. Big facts. Big baby. What up, Freddie B? My nigga. She didn't knock the phone out of his hands, Satara. Look, he done gone. He gone. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
You all right over there, nephew? She ain't slapped the phone out your hand, is she? God damn.
Is it that? Yeah.
No. Hold on, excuse me. If you don't know, I'm a modern day slave owner, and she's my maid.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm done, man. I'm done, man. God damn. Hey, listen, man.
Reparations are due.
Hey, hold on, man.
That's her uniform.
Hey,
I picked that out for her.
Hey, your white daddy. Hey, your white daddy. Hey, Satara, his white daddy. They had a report. His white daddy, we know who he is, Donald Trump. He said, when doing his presidency, some dude coming out with a memoir, he said, Donald Trump said, fuck the cartel, let's launch missiles at them. Then he wanted to launch missiles over in Mexico. And he also wanted to shoot all the George Floyd protesters, man. Your white daddy a motherfucker, man. He wants to kill all the drug dealers. And he said, fuck George Floyd protesters. Let's shoot them motherfuckers too.
He didn't say George Floyd protesters.
Yes, he did, man.
That stormed the Capitol. He said you can shoot them in the leg.
No.
You shoot them in the leg.
He might have said that too, but I'm telling you what he said. That dude said he exposed him. He said, Trump said, let's aim some missiles at the cartel's lab. They'll never know what happened. And he also said, fuck it, shoot the George Floyd protesters.
Why?
I know what the fuck was said, nigga.
Okay, but
I ain't gonna report nothing that I don't do no research about.
I know that
your white daddy did this.
I know that he is doing this for media purposes only. But think about who the fuck we talking about, okay? We're talking about Donald fuck you Trump, okay? Of course he said that shit. Hell yeah, he said that shit. And some more racist shit, and some more divisive shit, and some more shit that he should not have ever said while being the president. And do you know what? The middle two initials say F you. Donald F you Trump. Fuck you. He don't give a fuck. My white daddy. Big daddy.
Your white daddy. Hey man, your white daddy a motherfucker. Hey,
get
man.
that nigga off that nag.
Get that. Hey, LP, you see what I tagged you in? You see that shit I tagged you? About that shit I made a hookup with about that. He said, who that nigga on that there? God damn it. Hey, man. Yeah. Look at that shit. That's what $92 get you, man. I got that from you.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that shit. What's that? What's that, 23 gallons? What's that, 23 gallons?
Yes.
Look at that shit, man. Uncle Joe a motherfucker, man. Like I said, when Trump was in office, every time a damn Democrat is in office, Gas prices sky high. Same thing with Obama. When we had Bush, gas wasn't that high. We had your white daddy, and gas wasn't that high. Now we got this motherfucker supposed to be for the people. Look how high the gas is, man.
Excuse me. And before we get too far down the way, I would like to thank my white daddy for the white woman that he blessed me with. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
During COVID.
Hey,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Because
Qatar,
he allowed us to legally hold pussy hostage.
We
You
threw
don't
that
understand.
motherfucker.
Bitch, you can't go nowhere. You might turn into a goddamn zombie out there. Stay in here.
Freddie B said, fuck it, he running for president, goddamn.
Yeah.
I'll vote for you too, bro.
I'm running for president too. We should run for president together.
My nigga Puncho say Trump a thug. Yo daddy a thug. Puncho say yo daddy a thug, nigga.
For everybody.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's all that stimulus money. He gonna get it back. Uncle Joe, they gonna get it back. Oh, did you get that you get that waiver, LPZ? You get the waiver in the mail? You know, motherfuckers, I gotta pay that money back.
So
to get a waiver.
The way that you get around having to pay the money back is to go. Hold on, listen to me. They sent me a link because if you do not, okay, now, so $7,900 for unemployment. They'll turn your food stamps, your Medicaid, everything the fuck off, and you won't be able to you won't be able to get unemployment again until you go to ID Me and they do a facial recognition scan here in Texas. I don't know about Michigan, but here in Texas, the order is to receive any funding for anything anymore. You have to go to ID Me. Let them do a facial recognition scan of your shit.
I'm looking at your pocket.
You looking at it? Oh. Well, I'm waiting on, I got a partner. He got his letter yesterday, 2 days ago. And it said he had been paying him $125 a month. It said he gonna get all his money back. He paid him. And you no longer got it's I guess state of Michigan or well, I thought it was a federal thing. It's that they ain't upholding that shit. You ain't gotta pay that shit back.
I did see that.
Yeah, that's a fact. I should have pulled the article up.
But hold on. Remember, where I live is a private country that decided to become a part of the United States. The private country.
It sucks to be you. It sucks to be you, LPZ. Not in Michigan, goddammit. Texas a motherfucker, man.
You hear me? And then they were just talking about seceding from the fucking U.S. They're like, you know what? Fuck them. Hee-haw. We don't need them.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy as hell. I can't fuck with what's going on there. They'll kill me in Texas.
Yeah. No, you know what? I don't stay in that part of Texas. The part of Texas I stay in, I love these people and they love me. And it's very beautiful outside.
We see what you're doing.
LPZ. What's his name? Elon Musk. Musk said when he take control of Twitter, he putting your white daddy back on there. He said they did him wrong. They should have never restricted. Took his Twitter. He said he gonna put Elon Musk said he gonna put Trump back on Twitter.
He has the freedom of speech and he has the will. You know what I'm saying? God gave you free will, and then the law gave you free speech. And he can be as much of an asshole as he want to be. The problem that I have with Donald Trump is you took what was prestigious, what was seen to be the #1 position in the world, okay, in control of one of the world's superpowers and everything, and fuck that all up. Just threw that shit out the window. You made that shit look. You were the worst president in fucking history. You declassified presidency.
Who that Uncle Joe? Who that Uncle Joe?
No, I'm talking about Trump.
Oh, yo, so you gonna throw him under the bus now?
Hey, me and my dad had this conversation all the time. Look, nigga, I love money. Thank you for that. I'm a capitalist as well. I look for opportunities in every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be slavery or whether it be real estate or whether it be Bitcoin, whatever the situation is. I understand how the game goes. But at the same time, what he did was diminish the presidency. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Obama upheld it. Obama upheld it. He was a very beautiful and graceful president. And then this man came through and trashed the whole presidency and made a mockery of our government and our system.
You talking
and
about?
now I can't even take politicians or politics or our government officials seriously anymore.
Hey, I know you ain't talking about the black president that came to Flint and drunk the water and lied. You talking about Obama? Talking about that motherfucker?
He did not
that motherfucker?
A motherfucker
he did
had
lie.
him a glass of water. He drunk the shit. Think about this. You're standing there at the podium and niggas, you say, I'm thirsty. A nigga hand you a glass of water. You drink the shit and say it's still water.
He lied.
Didn't say it came out the faucet.
He lied. Obama lied.
Nigga, this
I don't care what you say. He lied, man. He didn't even have to come. He was on the way out the door, right? Listen, this is why I'm on his ass. I can see him. He was up for re-election. He had already did his whole term. He gonna come to Flint and lie.
Look, let me tell you something.
Why he lie?
First of all, you don't give the president tap water. You know, class ass having nigga. You know what I mean? You don't give the president tap water. You give him the water out the bottle, and of course it tastes good.
Right. Exactly. Hey, look,
I gotta bring my white constituent in.
Hey, hey, Satara, closing remarks, man.
Hold on, no, because I want the world to know I'm not racist, because I got white friends.
All right, we know you got jungle fever.
Why
hey, this motherfucker LP's got
oh my goodness. Hey, look, check this out.
Girl.
Why did he assume just because I'm around a beautiful white woman, I have jungle fever?
You got jungle fever, nigga.
I don't have no goddamn jungle fever.
You got jungle fever, nigga.
Nah.
I'm not gonna. Hey, in the words of Jay Prince, I'm not gonna tongue wrestle with you. Satara, give me the closing remarks. You got jungle fever, nigga. Give me closing remarks.
Hold on. Before I get off the show and all the people watching the show, I don't know if y'all caught the Star Trek shit, but Satara, can you do the Star Trek thing again? That is so fucking sexy, because if you turn it upside down, I could just imagine what would fit in between that.
Hey, man. Closing remarks, Satara. I ain't got time for this nigga, man.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, real talk.
He's an asshole.
You said it, I did. I ain't had to say it. You said it for me.
You're so crazy. Listen.
Hello?
I just want to say that
now you're on the phone. Go ahead, Satara.
I do not support this modern day slavery bullshit that he is with this white lady.
Somebody said, get on my home. Hey, look, man.
It's mental health awareness month.
Don't let me find out you set us back 200 years, nigga. Go ahead, Satara.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month, and y'all know how I advocate very much so for mental health. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I just want everybody to make sure that they're doing what they need to do to make sure that they are okay with their mental, right? So if that means that you need to go and see somebody, call somebody, talk to even LPZ, please do that. There is no shame.
Don't call LPZ if they need help. Don't call them. They're gonna fuck around and hang themselves or jump off the bridge.
Listen,
with him.
I can't say that it does not help them. If it helps them, then you do that. Because I'm advocating for all people, whatever it is to help you be you. Because what's better than you? Absolutely nothing. So I just want everybody to take the time out to make sure that they get in the right headspace that they need to be in. So make sure that you know. Make sure that you know and you tell other people that there is no shame in seeing somebody and getting yourself back together and getting back to your center. So make sure that you do all that is needed to do that. If you have to get away from people, get off social media for a little while, go take a walk by some water, out in nature, whatever it is that makes you feel, listen to some music, whatever it is that makes you feel good and can get you back to you, make sure you do that, because there's nothing in the world better than you. So make sure that you love on you and take care of you so that you can love on somebody else.
Amen.
Okay. Piggyback off that shit. Your mental health is very important. So Your brain sits in water, so your body is made of 70% of water. So you want to take as much water in as possible, so that your brain can sit in the right amount of fluid, so that it can function normally. That is a real serious problem. This is why we have headaches, migraines, and all those other things. 2, you always want to find a place of zen. Take some time to be in a quiet place with no noises, so that you can just hear your thoughts. Take some breaths in, breathe. Go outside and enjoy the nature and fucking smell some different smells. Because if you lose the sense of smell, you'll hate yourself. And if you lose the sense of colors, then you can't enjoy life as you would if you could respectively respect colors. You know, it's just like if you couldn't feel anything. You know what I'm saying? Imagine losing all your senses and not being able to smell, lift, feel, or touch. I mean, you know, so appreciate what God has given you and what he has blessed you with, and the fact that you have all these great things going on with you. Pay attention to your mental health, like the young lady says, because mental health is something that is very important, because a lot of us be under so much stress and we deal with so much turmoil and so many toxic things that we believe is normal, that we never give ourselves a break. We never stop. Our thoughts are constantly going. And those are people with anxiety issues and stuff like that. We have medications that medicate, and we have drugs that we do to self-medicate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing like taking your health into your own hands and just taking the time to create the zen, think. Thinking is a beautiful thing if you take the time to think about your future, let go of your past, think about your present. Learn to be in the present. That is a very hard thing to do nowadays, is being in the present, especially when you have something that takes you into the future with 6G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 6G, baby, 6G. I got 6G. I'm in the future, baby, 6G.
You feel me?
Hey, yeah.
So with that being said, you know, be loving, be kind, be amazing. And it's your year, man. So do your thing. Be incredible. What's up, T?
I didn't realize it was the Satara said it was mental awareness month or mental health. That's it, serious, black people. I'm talking to the black people. That's serious. Don't y'all think that mental health mean one flew of the cuckoo nest type shit? Nah, you got different capacities. Like I go through mental health. I go through depression 2 or 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? What bring me back is 90s music and doing my podcast. You know what I'm saying? So black people take it serious, man. Go get some help. Like you said, professional help. Or if you got a mentor or a homeboy, whatever helps for you. Listen to some music. Go order a pizza. A lot of stuff helps. Food, comfort food. It's just different shit, man. And like I always say, stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, smoking mirrors bullshit. What else I want to say?
Thug, don't let them put the banana in your tailpipe in front of the smoky mirror shit.
Thank you. Let me know you paying attention. God damn it. Y'all tune in tomorrow. We got the John Connor interview, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be big.
We got the John Connor interview.
The right time on that one. Might have some naked nurses in the background and shit. Never mind them though.
Y'all tune in tomorrow, John Connor. I'm gonna ask them all the questions y'all want to ask. You say what now?
I got a treat for you Friday too.
Okay. Oh yeah. Shout out to E-Mage, man. E-Mage, I've been talking to E-Mage and said he been busy though. He gonna get on here eventually. I'll get him by next week.
He gonna be on with me Friday.
Oh shit! You just stole my man. Okay. What time?
6 o'clock.
All right. The hood gotta say the hood. Like LPG say, like I say, stop falling for the banana tailpipe smoking mirrors bullshit, man. We out of here. Peace.
rocking with the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan. Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets. Hosted by your boy Terrence Sales. We speak for the streets. Welcome to Flint Town City. 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 We speak for the streets.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.